All right, everybody, welcome back to class. This hour we are going to be practicing our speaking. More specifically, we are going to be practicing questions, okay, for interviews. So I have a whole list of questions that we are going to be discussing, okay, and practicing just like if we were in a job interview. I know when I was an operations manager, I interviewed many people. Okay, and I did a lot of interviews, and a lot of times people get really uncomfortable and they don't know what to say, or they try too hard. And so I'm going to try and help you guys not try too hard when you're going through an interview, especially in English. Okay, just relax. Okay, treat every question as its own question, and talk naturally and comfortably with an interviewer. All right. Okay, so if you have not seen the class materials, let me go ahead and put them in the chat box for you. I'll also put it in the, so that's in Verbling chat, and I'm also putting it in the Google chat. All right. Okay. So when you see that in the chat box, go ahead and open it up. I'm going to get my other windows prepared. Now, for those of you out in listening land, what happens for the first 2 minutes of every class is that it is reserved for those who have a premium membership or for those who have reservations. Okay, apparently I don't have any reservations for this class, which is okay, and there aren't any premium members, so that's why there aren't any students right now. If you would like to be able to do that, I'm glad that there are, or I'm sure that there are a lot of different links around the Verbling website, as well as links to becoming a premium member, so that you can enter into class before everybody else. Now it becomes a race to who can click the button fastest as to who gets into class first. All right, when you open up the document, this is what you are going to see. All right, and we have a whole bunch of different questions. All right, let's see who we have so far. Let's see, starting off with Abby. Abby, how are you? Not working so far. How about Charlie? Charlie, how are you?
Hello. I'm fine. And you? How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Charlie. Thank you for asking. Now, Charlie, from what I remember, you're either from Venezuela or Colombia? Is that right? One of those two countries?
No, I'm from Ecuador.
Ecuador. Oh, okay, yeah, and another Spanish country.
Yes.
Awesome. So, how's everything going today?
Excuse me?
How is everything going today?
Okay. The day was tired.
Tiring. Okay, the day was tiring.
Tiring.
Yeah, so you had a tiring day. It was an exhausting day. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, and welcome back to class. Good to have you here. How about Daniel? Daniel, how are you? Daniel, can you hear me okay? Sorry, Alex, I needed to mute your microphone. You're moving some papers and whatnot around. All right, so Daniel, check your mic. Make sure that you are not muted. Let's see, Abby, are you with us now?
Yes, sorry.
There you are. How you doing?
Oh, well, I just had dinner in 5 minutes to be fast.
Awesome. Well, I thought you weren't going to be able to make it, but anyway, I still may give this same lesson tomorrow for those who aren't able to make it in the middle of the day.
Yeah, but tomorrow I won't be here because I'm going to a football match. So
Oh, okay, fun. Fun. All right, well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here. All right, how about Inga? Inga, how are you?
Hi, Chad. I'm well. What about you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for asking. Anything interesting going on today?
No, that's all.
Nope. All right. All
But
right. Well,
it seems you are so tired today.
why do you think I'm so tired?
Yes. From your eyes, it seems they are red a
Oh,
little
are my
bit.
eyes red?
Yeah.
I do have naturally red eyes because I have allergies. Let's see. Are my eyes red today? A little bit. A little bit. I'll go
Yeah.
ahead and I have some drops here. I'll go ahead and put some drops in my eyes, so
Yes.
it's not as red. But so I now my face doesn't look tired, does it?
Mm, so.
It's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. That's all right.
No, just I see for the first time that I see this kind of chat teacher.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I may have maybe some allergies, but not too bad. I have really bad allergies, so that may be it. But other than that, I feel great.
Cool.
All right. Well, welcome back to class, Inga.
Thanks.
All right. How about Kubra? How are you, Kubra? Kubra, are you there? All right. Let's see. How about Laura? How are you, Laura?
Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. I'm well, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Now, from what I remember in our last conversation, I guessed wrong last time, and I think you're from Russia, right?
Yes, you're right.
Right? Is that right, Laura? Okay, good. That's what I thought. I was like, okay, because I thought I said like Kazakhstan or something like that before. But your picture here, did you say this was Tunisia?
Yes, it's Sahara. It's desert in Africa. Tunisia,
Okay.
yes, in Tunisia.
Very
Sahara in
good.
Tunisia.
All right, and so tell me, what's going on new today? Anything interesting?
Oh, in Russia it's crazy weather as usual, and we have big difference between temperature. It was spring and some days plus 15, and yesterday it was -7 and snowing so much. Yes,
Wow, that's not fun at all.
yes.
Oh yeah, that's really cold. Wow. But now, how is it today though? Is today a little bit warmer, or is it still snowing?
Oh, it's snow everywhere, and it's like in winter. But in 2 days it will be plus 15 again, as I saw it in internet. Crazy,
Oh, okay. Yeah, really crazy. Really crazy.
Yes,
All right. Well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here, Laura.
thank you. Nice to
All
see
right.
you too.
And how about Ricardo? How are you, Ricardo?
Hello,
Ricardo,
everybody.
can you hear me? There you are. How you doing, man?
Hello, Fred. How are you? Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you as well. What's going on today? Are you do you have a vacation day today?
Yes, vacation, very easy day, and playing PlayStation with my son.
Very nice. What game do you like to play?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's my favorite game. Nice.
Nice.
Which one are you playing?
Sorry, I don't.
Which Call of Duty are you playing? Are you playing Black Ops or Modern Warfare?
The last. Stuff
And it's-
2. Black Ops 2, I think.
yeah, Black Ops and yeah, Black Ops 2. I think they may have a third, but I'm not exactly sure. Yeah. So okay, awesome, man. That's fun.
Battlefield 2 também, I like.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right, let's see. We also have Yada. Welcome back to class.
Hello, Chad. I'm going here.
Awesome. Well, welcome back. It's good. It's good to see you. Are you planning on hanging out at Verbling throughout the day today?
Yes, maybe later.
Maybe later.
But
Okay.
now I'm trying to join the class as possible because in my ordinary week I can do this.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Very
Yeah.
true. Because you work a lot. You have
Yeah.
a lot to do. Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
it's
So
good
I'm
to have
happy
you
to be
here.
here. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm happy that you're here as well. Welcome back. All right. Let's see. We also have Alex. How you doing, Alex?
I'm fine.
Awesome,
You?
man. I'm doing good. Now, Alex, you're living in London right now. Is that what you said?
Yes. Yes, you remember my picture.
I do. Yeah, but you're originally from Russia, right?
I am from, it's Russia, it's not far, Latvia. Here is Russia,
Oh,
here is
Latvia?
Latvia. Yeah,
Okay.
Latvia.
Cool, man.
And
Cool. All right. Well, it's good. It's good to have you back here. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get into some questions. All right. I put the link in the chat box. I'm going to put it in there one more time. I'll also put it in this chat box. Now, Kuvra, did you get your microphone working? Kuvra, did you get your microphone working? Not so much? All right. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to go here. All right. So, when you open up the document, this is what you're going to see, and I've got a list of questions. This is a really good list. You can hold on to this as well. And okay, so we're going to go through, and we may need to come up with a situation. Okay, may need to come up with a situation so that you can answer the question, or you may just be able to answer it. Okay, so first off, let's start with Abby over on the far left side, and this is a question. This first question is a typical question that that an interviewer would ask. Okay, what they really want to know, or yes, they want to know something about yourself, about you, but they want to see how well you can express yourself. Okay, so I know when I was doing interviews, or even when I was being interviewed, if the interviewer would say, "So, Chad, can you tell me something about yourself?" My immediate next question would be, "What do you want to know?" Okay, because let's say there's this much information about ourselves. Okay, well, I play music, I play sports, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do that. Okay, so I immediately would go, all right, what do you want to know specifically? All right, so it's a really good follow-up question. So if you are in an interview and someone says, yeah, you narrow it down. Okay, if the interviewer says, "So tell me something about yourself," that's a huge question, very vague. Tell me something, anything about yourself. Okay, your next question is, well, what would you like to know? All right, it's a great question. What would you like to know? And then it puts it back at them, and they say, okay, well, tell me what you like to do, or something like that. And so it narrows that down. So, Abby, let's practice that. Okay. So let's say that we are in an interview, and I say, so Abby, right? You prefer to be called Abby, right?
Yeah, but in an interview, they will call me Abigail.
Okay, so Abigail.
Yeah.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
Well, what would you like to know?
Ah, okay. Well, what would I like to know? Yes. So, tell me what you like to do in your free time.
Well, in my free time, I like going out with my friends and my family, and I like going to the cinema and also reading history books. And I like a lot playing with my dog and playing some sports, like for example basketball.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Now, with this type of question, you can also see what their interests may be. Because what if the person says, okay, well, what kind of sports do you like? That makes you wonder, okay, does that person like sports a lot? Maybe you can gear your conversation a little bit towards sports during the interview, okay? Because the thing is, okay, an interview, in an interview, all you want to do is make the person like you. Okay, yes, you want to have impressive skills, but if you are paired with someone else that has the same skills, they're going to go with the person that they like. Okay, and they like the person because maybe they have the same interests or things like that. So if the person says, well, what type of sports do you like? Or what type of music do you like? Okay, or if during the conversation, Abby had said, I like to play with my dog, and you hear the person say, oh, great, you can stop and say, oh, do you have dogs? Okay, and then you can have a really good conversation. So key in on certain types of actions that the interviewer does, because you want to kind of flip it around on them and not be so nervous.
It
all right?
happened
So you can
to
have
me
a
the other
good
day. Because the person who interviewed me starts talking, and he asked me about my program for unemployed people.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was so interested in the program, and he started to ask me very many questions about this. And at the end of the interview, he told me that he wanted to continue talking with me about this thing. So
yeah, that's great.
It's like he wanted to be in my program too, and collaborate with me.
Yeah. It really helps out if you can share a mutual interest with the interviewer. I mean, you shouldn't push and push and push for it, but if the opportunity's there, okay, you should hold on to it and let it go if you really want that job, okay? Because you're trying to sell yourself, and as a salesperson, you want the people to like you. All right. So anyway, very good job. Thank you, Abby. And Bruno, welcome to class. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. By the way, I was sleeping again. Sorry if I'm late.
No worries, man. No worries. Okay, so we're talking about interview questions. I have a whole list of interview questions that we can go through, and we're just going through them one by one. All right.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help out as much as possible, because I did work as a manager and as an employer for many years, and I've held many interviews. All right, and I've also been interviewed in many different jobs. Okay, so our next question that we have here is for Bruno. Okay, and now Bruno, this is a typical question as well. What do you know about our organization? Okay, now, and I've had people actually come in for an interview and say, I don't know. Okay, I don't hire people that don't know about the place that they're going to go work. If they come in, and where I was working at was a place called On Track, and they said, "Oh yeah, well, I looked at your website, and you deliver packages from house to house, sort of like FedEx and UPS, but you also deal with large deliveries from around the United States, okay, in trucks and doing specialty services." Say, okay, great. So the person did their homework. So that's what an interview is wanting to know. They want to know if you are interested in the company, or if you just sent out a whole bunch of resumes and you're hoping to get a job someplace. Okay,
Yeah.
So that's what they want to know, if you have a big interest. So Bruno, what is a place that you would absolutely love to work? Where is a place that you would absolutely love to work?
I guess Google.
Google. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's say me and you were sitting down, okay, and we're in an interview, and my next question I have for you is, so Bruno, what do you know, or what do you understand about our organization?
That's a very hard question, Chad.
Well, talk to me as much as you can about Google, about what they do, and things like that.
Okay. Google is a huge company, very known worldwide company that offers great service for people, and you care much about the quality of your products. And you offer, let me see, about the company. Gosh, that's hard.
Well, what's Google's main product or service?
The search engine.
Search engine, okay?
Yeah.
And so you can start off, you can say, well, first and foremost, Google is an amazing search engine. It's the only one I use.
Actually,
okay?
yeah.
So you flatter the person a little bit, okay? So actually, Google's a search engine. It's the only one that I use, okay? Revenue-wise, you make money off of the advertisements, okay, that are on the side. You know how when you do a Google search, okay,
yep.
You have Google ads. People can pay to be placed at higher ranking, okay, so that they're basically an advertiser. Okay, it's a new form of like what we have in the States, Yellow Pages. So
yeah,
if you have a question like that,
it's advertising by search, right? Advertising by search.
Yeah, things like that, and then if you know a little bit more about the organization, I think Google takes part in some like they're socially conscious, like with the environment and things like that. Okay, and so if that is a large part, or it's something that they're proud of. Okay, that would be something good to say as well. Say, not only are you a search engine, but you're also socially. Okay, so here's the word socially. Socially conscious. Now, and that's that word conscience, conscious.
Okay.
Okay, you're socially conscious. You care about the environment, and only if you feel the same way, you don't want to lie. Okay, you don't want to lie in an interview, all right, and say, and I feel the same way. Okay, well, my point is, the idea in an interview is to get the person to like you. Okay, you want that person to like you, but you don't want to lie. Okay, you don't want to say, well, I care about the environment. You know, I drive a Prius and this, that, or the other. I recycle every day. You don't want to go into that because that's not who you are, and sometimes people can see right through that.
Yeah.
Okay, they may ask you a question. They say, "Oh, really? So, what type of things do you do where you show your love for the environment?" Okay, you don't want to lie. Okay, but doing research on the company, knowing their product is very important. Okay, and I know I just put you on the spot, so don't worry about it. It's just a learning thing.
I like Google, but I never searched for why. They are a good company or whatever to go to work. So you got me a really hard question here.
Sure, no problem. All right.
Just question, Chad.
Sure, what's your question?
You said like sometimes people write the resume and send it for a lot of companies, but is it normal in US to just send your resume? Because in Canada you have to send a cover letter that usually has to be very specific for the position you are applying. So you can't just write one cover letter and send for 100 jobs opportunities.
You can. I've seen both. Some people do send a cover letter.
Okay.
Cover letter. Some people send a cover letter as well as their resume. Okay. Either way is fine. It depends on the organization. My organization was not huge. We're not worldwide. Okay. Or anything like that. It was a shipping company that that shipped mainly on the western side of the U.S. But we were fairly professional. So it just depends on the situation. If all else fails, okay, you want to shoot for the stars. So if for you sending in a cover letter and a resume, okay, is going to be top notch, do it. Okay, you want to impress the person as much as possible and come off as professional as you can.
Yeah, I guess it's a great chance to show that you have studied for the company and that you are applying for that specific position instead.
Sure, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Okay. Yep, no problem. All right, let's go to Charlie. Charlie, are you ready?
Not ready, but no problem.
All right. Don't worry, just relax. Okay,
Okay.
so yes.
Oh,
All right, so Charlie, Charlie, are you employed right now?
no.
Okay. What type of company would you like to work for?
I would like to work for a translator's company.
Okay, so a translation company. All right.
Translation
Now, yeah,
or
so
for a university like a teacher.
okay, or for a university like a teacher. All right. So, which scenario would you like to practice? Trying to get a job as a translator or as a teacher?
Can you repeat again, please?
Sure. Which scenario? Okay,
Scenario?
or which scenario or would you like to try out? Getting a job as a translator or as a teacher?
I think that teacher.
Okay, as a teacher. All right. So, let's say that there's a local university or a school there in your city, and that's where you are looking to apply for. Okay. The question number 3 is, why do you want to work for us? Okay. This is a common question. All right. Now, when you're applying for a job, it's important to know why. Okay. Now we're talking more than going and working at McDonald's. Okay, we're not talking about working at McDonald's. We're not talking about a job that a teenager could do. But we're talking about professions. Okay, so I'm sure you have thought out, okay, why you want to be a teacher or why you want to be a translator. Okay, now we're just practicing, okay? So don't worry about anybody else here, okay? Just relax a little bit, okay? And I want you to express to me, okay, if we're sitting down in an interview, okay, and we're at the university there, okay, and I say, okay, so Charlie, why do you want to work for us? Why is it important for you to be a teacher or a professor with this university?
I would like work with you because I don't know express in English.
Okay, no worries. So, why is it important? Okay, why have you decided to be a teacher? Let's think of some verbs, or for example, why am I a teacher? Okay, personally, okay, we can use the word help. Okay, and we can use words like I love to help people.
I love to help today young people
Okay.
or children. I would like to work teaching about history or grammatics for the children.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what do you want to show when you're interviewing? And this goes in whatever language you are interviewing in. Is you want to show a passion. Okay. So if you want to be a history teacher, okay, you want to smile, and I can hear, though you guys don't think so, I can hear when you smile. Okay, I can hear when you smile in how you're talking. So when someone asks you a question, okay, and you're showing passion, okay, give them a smile and say, you know what, I love teaching because I love history, okay, and I love helping. Words like love or I really enjoy, okay, that would be another good one for you. I really enjoy.
Because I love teaching and I enjoy teaching.
Good.
I really enjoy.
There you go. Now I can hear you smile. Okay, I really enjoy teaching. I love helping children understand
Yes.
history.
I love children understand history.
Okay, so I love helping children understand history, and smile at the end.
Okay, I love helping under to understand
Okay,
children's the history. I'm sorry.
all right. So let me. Don't worry, it's okay. No reason to apologize. Okay, I love. Okay, we're going to say helping
I love helping
children
children
understand
understand. I
understand
love
history.
I love helping children understand history.
Okay, good. And you want to say that with a smile, all right? Because you want to show passion. You want to show a love, a genuine interest in the
I'm
job that you're
really
looking for.
interested. Okay, I'm
There
really
you go.
interested. Yes.
Good. It's always important to smile. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Charlie.
Thank
All right.
you.
And that's
Thank you.
a hard question. It's a hard question to answer. All right. It really is at times, but that's what you want to do. You want to go into an interview and be able to answer these questions. So you want to thoroughly think through why you're looking for a job there. Okay. And saying, I don't know. Okay. Doesn't work at all times. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Inga.
Yes.
All right, Inga, let's see what we have for you. And what can you do for us? Ah, okay. All right, so this is one that I've asked as well. So another question would be, what differentiates you from other people? So it's differentiates. Let me type that in here. Okay, it's a similar question. Okay, what differentiates? Okay, so what can you do for us that someone else can't? Okay, or another way is why should I choose you over someone else? And when you're in an interview, you don't care about anyone else. You want to push everyone else to the side, okay? And you're going to do it with a smile. You want to push them to the side. You're like, it's me. I'm the best choice for the job. If you really want that job, that's what you want to do, okay? So, Inga, right now you work at a bank working in, I think it's risk management. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Okay. And if, let's say that you were looking for a job that was going to pay you more money, you've had it at the bank where you're at, they don't pay you enough, you had a bad experience last week where a customer that runs what is it? It was an appraisal company,
Yes.
okay, complained about you to your boss, and you're like, that's bogus, okay, you're sick of it, okay, and so you go to another bank, okay, and you go to another bank and you want they're hiring, and their question is, now Inga, what can you do for us that someone else can't?
I have a lot of experience in this field, and I think that I can be helpful for your bank. And I'm very responsible, especially in my job, and I will do my very best to help your company rise their how to say ratings
Okay, good.
in that field.
Okay. All right. So let me help you out. And this is an area where I helped my little brother. My little brother, he worked at a rehabilitation center for a long time as a counselor there. And he comes up and he's like, "Chad, I want a different job." And I was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And he says, "I don't know. I've only been a counselor. This is all I've done." And I was like, "Well, you can do sales. You can do anything really." And he says, well, why? I mean, how? I've only counseled. It's like, well, you've sold the hardest thing to sell, which is a new lifestyle. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't really think of it that way. So he got another job, and he was working as a marketing, okay, like a marketing underling. So he was working as an assistant. And I said, Mark, keep numbers, keep stats, so statistics on what you're able to do. All right. So there's a point to this. Okay. He just like doubled his salary. Okay, in a year. He just barely got another job because he kept statistics. All right. So when they asked this question, what can you do that someone else can't? He was able to go over to the side and say, this is everything that I did for the company. This is why you want to hire me. Okay. And so when you said, I have a lot of experience, tell me, how many years of experience do you have? Okay, so I have 15 years of experience in this particular field. In my last job, I was able to improve their rating from here to here. Okay, if you don't know the answer right now, that's fine. But your whole world is numbers, right? You work with a bank, and it's all numbers. Okay, so if you can come into an interview and show them, this is what I did. Okay, when I came in here in June of 2002, okay, this is where they were at. Next year, this is where I took them. Okay, in my department, not the whole company, but your department, what you were directly responsible for. And then now we're here, and hopefully there's an improvement, okay, in your job. And then you say, this is why you want to hire me, because I'm going to do the same thing for you. Okay, and then call me if they don't give you a call back after that, then there's something wrong with them. But if you keep statistics on what you are able to do, okay, and you can express that with a smile, and you don't want to say, well, this is me. I've done this and I've done that. If you say it that way, okay, they think that you're going to be cocky or be haughty, which means that you're full of yourself. But if you come in with a self-confidence and say, okay, well, I've done this, I'm on time, okay, I always complete my work on time, okay, I have this many years of experience, things like that, that will really, really help you out. So statistics, come with numbers. That's another really good fact or good piece of information to bring. Okay.
Yes, thanks.
All right, very cool.
Yes, thanks.
All right, let's see. Let's go to Laura. I'm gonna get you guys hired. I'm gonna get you guys some jobs here with this. Okay, so Laura, let's go to you.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Okay, so your question would be, okay, what do you find most attractive about this this position? Let's see. Okay, sometimes this is asked. This would be more of a, why do you want this job? Why do you want to come work here? Okay, or what do you like most about this job? Now, Laura, are you currently employed? Are you working right now?
Yes, I work as civil engineer now.
Okay, and how long have you been working there for?
For 5 years, or since.
Okay, good. Now,
years.
no, 4 or 5 years is great. Okay, now, do you want to be working as a civil engineer for a long time?
No, I want to change the field.
Okay.
And I prefer to be a manager, maybe.
Okay. Now, do you want to be a manager of other civil engineers?
No, I want to try
like a
another
manager in an
field.
office. Okay, in another field. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now when do you did you take any classes or anything like that on management in the university?
Yes, now I study the second education. It's economics and management in building company.
Okay, good. All right. So now let's see. What type of a company would you like to manage? Okay, or what type of field would you like to manage in?
I like touristic
So
agent.
tourism?
Yes.
Okay, all right, very good. Okay, so let's say me and you.
Oh, I can hear you. Oh, can somebody hear me?
I'm not hearing him.
Hello.
Yeah, I hear you.
What's happening in chat?
I guess
He
his
maybe
internet's
lost
down.
his internet, yeah.
He's freezing now.
It happened once to him.
Yeah.
Abigail, any news from Verblink?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm still waiting.
We have to go again to a new hangout.
To main page of Burbling.
No. Chat is back.
Yes, he's
Again.
come back.
Here.
Sige.
He's here again.
Yeah. Chad.
Oh, what's happened, Chad?
Welcome back, chat. Unmute your microphone, please.
All right, got it.
We have missed you.
Very cool, very cool. All right, yeah, my internet was fine. It may have had a little blip, but I don't know. I was looking over at my modem the whole time, and it was all a go. But anyway, it looks like everything on Google just crashed. But okay, let's see. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yeah, you can hear me fine, right?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me? All right. All right. Cool.
Yes,
all right. Cool.
we can hear.
Just making sure. All right. So I may continue this class in the next hour because I really enjoy it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So Laura, you and I we're sitting down. We're sitting down and we're having an interview, and you're interviewing at let's see, it's Tropicana Resorts, whatever, just making up a name, okay? And you want to work in the tourism field, all right? Now, so our question here is, what do you find most attractive about this position?
I'd like work with team, and I like to work in this field. I like travel. I'm interested in foreign language, and that's why I think it's
Okay.
suitable
Now,
position for me. I can hear me again.
Good, good. Okay. You can't hear me again? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think it is my internet then. Jeez. Okay. So, what's the idea? Okay. What's the idea around being a tourist? Okay. Or what's the feeling that they have? Okay. And I'll help you out with this. It's sort of a dream, right? Okay. They have this picture in their head of going to a place to see another land, to see what it looks like there. Okay, to experience new food, to experience a new culture. Okay, and so they want to experience all these different things. All right. Now, if I was in an interview and I was going to be and I wanted to work in the tourism field, okay, and maybe this is a resort that dealt with I don't know, the tropics or whatever it may be. You can say, I myself, I enjoy traveling. Okay, and I want to help other people, okay, fulfill their dream of seeing and experiencing new places. Okay, so that's what appeals to me so much about this job, is because I've had the same dream, and and it doesn't matter if it happened or not, but you can say, I mean, well, let's see. If you have had a situation where you did use maybe a travel agent or something like that, you can say, I used a travel agent before, and I was so happy, and they created a good experience for me and a great vacation or something like that. So try and use a personal experience and something to where you're imagining that you're in the place of that customer. Okay, because if you can imagine being in the place of that customer and trying to fulfill their dream of going to another place, okay, the employer is going to say, you know what, this person is going to have excellent customer service, because tourism, what is it? It's customer service. That's what it's all about, right?
Yes.
Okay, you want to make people happy, and so if you can express that to them, okay, then by saying, okay, well, I want to help people fulfill their dream of going to and experiencing new places. That would be a really good phrase to use. So I want to help out this field. Let me make sure that I'm. What do you find most attractive about this position? The ability. Okay, so we would say the ability to help people fulfill. Whoops. Fulfill. There we go. Fulfill their dreams of seeing and experiencing new and exciting places. Okay, it'd be a phrase similar to that, because then we're like, okay, yeah, this person gets it. This person understands what I'm trying to do for other people, because that's what it's really all about. Okay, so in a situation like that, where you're wanting to go into the tourism industry, you kind of want to flip it around and show the interviewer that you know how that customer feels and what they want to see, because tourism is 100% customer service. Okay?
Yes, thank you. Very good point. I like it.
All right. Very cool. All right, let's see. Let's go to Ricardo.
Hello, Jack.
And how you doing?
Okay, okay.
Awesome. Okay, so let's so we've already kind of tackled why should we hire you, okay? And that's the statistics reason, okay? And statistics works for just about everything, okay? You want to show that you are going to help them improve whatever they're doing, okay? But I want to go to this question here. What do you look for in a job? Okay, now again, we're not talking about McDonald's. We're not talking about any of these lower positions like that. We're talking about careers. Okay, things that you've gone to school, you've studied for, and you're going to make a go at it. Okay, and you're looking for some satisfaction or something like that in life. So, Ricardo, from what I remember, you're an accountant. Are you an accountant?
Security.
No. Yes, it's IT, right? Security.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so all right. So working in IT, where do you want to go from here? Okay, or where, if you were to interview someplace else, what type of company would you interview at? Because from what I remember, you've been doing this since 1988, right?
Yes.
All right, so you've been doing this for a while. Where else would you like to go? Where would you like to go from here? Or why would you leave the company that you're at, and where would you want to go?
Okay, because I saw it's a big company, have a big complex environment. I know the needs of this opportunity, and I think I can overcome the needs. Especially
Okay, say that one more time. Say that one more time, Ricardo.
Okay, so I saw information about this company, and I know it's a big company, have a very complex environment, and I know very well the needs. I think I can overcome the needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so you're looking for a challenge in a job, right?
In a big companies, yes.
Okay, so in big companies, you're looking for a challenge. So if you go to a company and you're looking for a new job, and they ask you the question, what do you look for in a job? Okay, oftentimes what I suggest. Okay, I suggest smiling like crazy. Smiling is a great way to kind of cool the situation down. Okay, as well as apologizing, but smile. Okay, and if they ask you that question, they say, "So what do you?" And you're interviewing in English or even in Portuguese. Okay, and they ask you, they say, "So what do you look for in a job?" And you say, "The challenge." Okay, you smile at them and you say, "The challenge," and they might ask you, "Why the challenge?" That's all you have to say. You have to say, "The challenge." And they say, "Well, why? Why the challenge?" Well, that's the reason I come in for work. I love to be challenged on a daily basis. Okay, have a problem that I have to work at to solve, because at the end of the day, I feel satisfied and that I actually completed a job and I've done a job well done. And that's what I can do for you. Do a job well done every day. Okay, so
Yeah.
something like that, where if you love that challenge, and you really do, because this is the second time we've talked about work with you, and you've expressed that of enjoying the challenge. Say it with a smile. It's like, I really do. I love the challenge. Okay, and say the challenge, and that'll pique their interest, because not very many people come into work and say, I love difficult things to do. Okay, that's really what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know if I can use
Yes.
this word, challenge, because I work with
Challenge.
security. Yes.
You
So
work
I
with
work
what?
with security, and it's very important to you know very well your job. So I think the word challenge, I don't know, it's a very good to say.
Okay. So
In
so you
IT,
have
yes.
when you're working in IT, what type of things do you or security? What type of things do you come across? What is your day involved in?
For example, firewall, you know the word,
Hmm.
firewall. Okay, firewall, high availability,
Hmm.
VPN, cryptography, things like that.
Okay. So what is it that you enjoy most about your job?
I like firewall rules analysis
Say okay. So say that one more time. You like the rules? That's what I understood.
to analyze that.
Okay. So analysis.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that's the most important thing for you.
Yeah, I like this job.
Okay, so you like to sit back and analyze different processes?
Yes, Fire is like a policeman, virtual policeman in your company. So he look at everything happening in the company.
Okay, so you can still do the same thing. Okay, so if someone asks you what do you look for most in a job? Okay, you can say I look for I look for a challenging analysis. You can say um, the time. You can say I look for the ability to analyze, okay, the ability to analyze different situations, okay,
Okay.
and you can
Chat.
say that with a smile as well. Yes,
Can I just say something?
sure.
I'm not sure, but I think I got another point from what Ricardo said.
Okay.
I understood that he said he can't say that he likes a challenge or he's looking for a challenge in his job interview when you work with internet security, because the
Yeah.
person might think you, oh, come on, you are working with security, so how come you like a challenge? You want my system to
Sure.
be hacked or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. I get that.
Okay.
I get that point. So yeah. What with that question? Okay. Whatever is the most important or the most looked at. I guess that's what you want to emphasize. So you kind of want to throw them off their game, and that's why I said challenge. Okay, so for example, I did sales for a long time of different things, and you know, on all part in different parts of the United States. Okay, and so for a salesperson to come in and say, "I love the challenge," okay, that kind of throws the other person off their game. They're like, "Well, what do you mean? What do you mean the challenge?" He's like, "Well, I love going in there and talking to people, overcoming the fear of talking to people." Anyway, there's a whole bunch of different things.
Okay.
But when you're talking about your job, highlight, okay, some of the most difficult parts of your job, whatever that would be. If you know that most people have a difficult time analyzing, okay, analyzing different processes or analyzing why something happens, emphasize that and say that you like to do it. Okay, and why do you want to say that you like to do it? Because they want people to do the hard jobs. Okay, because as an employer, the only reason why they need people is because, okay, number one, they have too much work to do, or they want someone to do something they don't like to do. That's why many CEOs or presidents have assistants. Okay, because they have too much to do and there's things that they don't want to do. Okay, so if you think about it from that angle and you're coming into an interview, if they say, "What do you look for in a job?" Okay, and you tell them the worst things about the job, not the worst, but difficult things about the job, and say, "I like to do them." Okay, that's going to throw them off their game. And they're like, "Well, why does this person like to do this?" And then you can follow it up with an explanation. You say, "Well, if it is challenging, say the challenge." Okay, you don't have to. That's just it's a common word to say. All right, but if it's the analysis, okay, if you like to watch how things work, okay, that may be boring to someone else, but you absolutely love it. Okay, that would be a really good thing to say. So highlight the most difficult parts of the job and tell the person that you enjoy doing it. Okay.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, so that's what I liked as well, because as a manager, when I was hiring people, I hired people when I had too much work or when I did not want to do something. Okay, and I would look for someone that wanted to do those things, that enjoyed doing them. Okay, so that would be an important thing. Now, do you guys want to continue this lesson into next hour? I'm fine with doing that. We can, or I can go into my other one. Do you guys want to follow into the next hour?
No problem for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, let's do that. I need to close down and then open right back up. So give me about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. All right, guys. We'll see ya.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.